Now, the first of the free cars is located at this current location. It is actually flagged as a side job, but if you see it pop up here, then head on over. What you're going to want to do is once you get here, there will be a cave and you'll need to head inside. I think this is the same cave that you go in when you do a mission with Pan Am. I could be wrong about that, but I definitely think it is one of those caves. Now, once you're inside, you don't quite go the full way through. You'll come to a container that is to your left inside here. And once you get there, you're going to have to fiddle around with some stuff inside until you gain access to this stonking great big awesome looking car named Caliburn. The quest called Merkman returns again once more forever. Don't get the reference. Bit of a mouthful. But yeah, mess around with stuff in here until you gain access to the car, and you're golden. Now the next car is another side job, and it'll be located at this location on the map that you can see, and it's going to be a Colby C410 but. but. But yeah, you can see exactly where it is in the map. It's not far from the previous one. Now, once you head over to the location, you are going to want to drive until you can see this big rock on the right and some crappy little shacks off in the distance. Now, this one is a bit gruesome and a bit horrifying, but at the same time, you'll see a trauma team. I don't know what you'd call that plane thingamabob flying off into the distance, because this is the scene of a gruesome, brutal murder. And there is some loot around, so gather up what you can, get what you need, and solve the mystery of what's happened here. And once you have, you will gain access to the car. The next car is found during the gig Life's Work that you receive from the Padre Fixer. Now, in this quest, you are going to have to help a individual reclaim their car from, I believe it's the 6th Street gang, and you can do this in any way you want. It doesn't really matter. As long as you get that car back to him, that's the most important thing. And once you've got the car back to him, he'll thank you and he'll go on his way. However, later on in the game, he will contact you again and tell you about a car that he has left and give you the location to pick it up. So make sure you do, because it's a good reward for a decent gig. And as you can see, the location of this car is another gig called Sex on Wheels. So you're going to head on over here and you'll get to the location we're about to get onto in screen. And as you see, it's going to be a pretty funky car to get hold of. This is the thing about a lot of the free cars in Cyberpunk. They're actually all pretty good, and I quite enjoy them. And this one is pretty badass looking. Now, this next one is related to Dino Dinovic, the Fixer. Now, to gain access to this car, which is a Type 66, you're going to have to complete all of his Fixer missions. Once you've completed them all, he'll send you a text and give you his last mission, which is Jumpin' Jack Flash. He's a gas, which is a reference some might not get, but you know, all those references are based on songs. So what you're going to have to do is head on over to the location and gain access to the Type 66. Now, this last car is in relation to another fixer, and that would be Dakota. Now, once you've completed all of Dakota's missions, she will also text you back and tell you exactly where the location of her reward is, which is, once again, a car. Now, you would recognise this car if you've done the Beast in Me quest, because it's pretty much the exact same model of car, with the exception of Claire's little embellishments being missing. Now, if you don't have Beast, then, this kind of works, but Beast is certainly the superior version to this car, and it is what it is. Jumpin' Jack Flash, he's a guess.